You've heard it 1,000 times. Stick to your plan, control your emotions, be disciplined. But if it were that easy, every trader would already be profitable. You tell yourself not to chase losses, not to panic, not to overtrade, yet somehow you still do. Then comes the guilt, the frustration, and the same promise. I'll do better next time. It's not that you're weak, it's that there's something deeper going on. An emotion most traders don't even realize they're feeling. It doesn't look dangerous. In fact, it often feels justified. And before we dive in, if you've ever found yourself breaking your rules despite knowing better, hit that subscribe button because this video is going to change the way you see yourself, your trades, and the market forever. Before we reveal what this silent emotion really is, let's uncover how it sneaks into your decisions and why ignoring it keeps you trapped in the same cycle. Most traders believe that fear and greed are the main reasons they fail. But that's just the surface. Beneath those obvious emotions lies something quieter, more subtle, yet far more powerful. Something that quietly drives you to make trades you know you shouldn't, to act impulsively, to break rules that you promised yourself you'd follow. This is the emotion you don't even notice, the one that hides behind rationalization. It appears after a loss, after a series of trades that didn't go your way, after a chart move that made you second-guess yourself. It doesn't feel like a storm. It feels like a whisper, a quiet nudge that tells you, just one more trade. You'll fix it. You can still win it back. Here's a common scenario. You lose 2 trades in a row. You step back, breathe, and for a moment you're calm. But the urge comes back stronger than before. You tell yourself, I just need to make it back. And before you know it, you're clicking buttons, chasing, or over-leveraging. You see, the market doesn't need you to act impulsively. But this hidden emotion feeds on your need to feel in control. It thrives on attachment to outcomes, to your pride, to your identity as a trader. And that's why, even when you think you're being rational, you're not. You're acting from this invisible force, quietly guiding your choices, and often it's the reason you break your own rules. That's powerful. But awareness alone won't free you. If you stop here, you'll only recognize the emotion, not neutralize it. The real transformation happens when you learn how to catch it before it catches you. Awareness is the first step. The trick is not to fight the emotion, it's to label it. The moment you feel that heat, that urge to act impulsively, pause and mentally say, this isn't logic. This is something else trying to take control. Why does this work? Because when you label it, you create distance between you and the emotion. It's no longer a storm you're trapped in. It's data you can observe. For example, you take a trade, it goes against you, and your mind screams, "Re-enter now, it's still a good setup." Stop, breathe, label it. This isn't rational thinking. I'm feeling something else. I'm reacting to this hidden pressure. Instantly, you interrupt the autopilot. You regain some control. But labeling alone isn't enough. Without the next step, that awareness fades as soon as your heart rate spikes. This is your safety net. The 5-minute pause rule. Anytime you feel the urge to chase a trade, step away. No charts, no analysis, no impulsive entries. Just pause. During that pause, grab a notebook or your phone. Write one sentence. Right now, I feel, and describe it, not rationalize it. Maybe it's anger, maybe disappointment, maybe a gnawing urge to prove yourself. Example, You lost a trade on Euro and USD. The screen is tempting you. You feel the urge to jump back in immediately. You pause. You write, "I feel the need to make it back quickly because I hate being wrong." Just that act alone neutralizes a huge part of the emotion's power. You're no longer reacting blindly. You're observing, reflecting, and regaining control. This step builds emotional distance, but distance alone doesn't create mastery. You still need direction. Most traders think the goal is simple: win trades. But that mindset is a trap. The real goal: execute your edge perfectly. Stick to your plan. Follow your rules. A losing trade that follows your plan is a win for discipline. A winning trade that breaks your rules is a loss for consistency. Why does this matter? Because it rewires your brain to reward process over outcome. No longer are you chasing money, you're chasing clarity. Example: you follow your system perfectly, but the trade loses. It hurts, but you stay disciplined. That loss is actually a step forward. On the other hand, you chase a trade impulsively and win. Your ego celebrates, but your habits deteriorate. That's a hidden loss. This shift from outcome to process is where real freedom begins. Even with awareness and reframing, this silent emotion can sneak back in. That's why you need an anchor. Before trading, take a moment. Close your eyes. Visualize calm, controlled trading. Now, connect it to a physical cue, maybe a deep breath or a small tap on your wrist. When frustration rises, use that cue. It acts like a reset button. Example: you see a tempting setup immediately after a loss. Your heart rate spikes. Your instincts scream, "Enter now." Pause, breathe, use your cue. Calm returns. Your mind regains control. Your hand stops acting impulsively, and your discipline stays intact. This repetition conditions your mind. Control isn't built with willpower alone. It's built with habit, anchors, and awareness combined. This is where it all ties together. But to understand why this works, we need to see how it fits into the bigger story. Every emotion in trading stems from attachment, to winning, to pride, to validation. This silent emotion thrives on that attachment. It disguises itself as logic or necessity. It tells you, you must act now. You can fix this. You can prove yourself. But the moment you recognize it, name it, pause, and anchor yourself, the power shifts. Now the market isn't your enemy. The charts don't test your strategy. They test your self-control. Trading becomes a mirror for your own growth. You're not just learning to manage positions, you're learning to master your mind. Every act of restraint, every pause, every mindful choice is progress toward mastery. And that's the bigger reward. Master the silent emotion, and you master yourself. Failed to see it, and you'll continue repeating the same costly cycles. Let's recap what we've uncovered today. The emotion that makes you break your rules isn't fear or greed. It's something quieter, more deceptive, the silent emotion. You learned how to recognize it by naming it, how to neutralize it with a delay rule, how to reframe your trades focusing on process over outcome, and how to anchor your emotions, creating lasting discipline. Each of these steps alone is powerful, but together they form a system that transforms you from emotional trading to deliberate trading. Remember, the market rewards consistency, discipline, and emotional control, not impulsive action. The real battle isn't on the charts, it's in your mind. And if this video resonated with you, subscribe and join me as we continue exploring the mindset behind true trading mastery. Drop a comment below. Which step will you implement first in your trading routine? And don't forget to like this video if you're ready to take control of your trades and your mind. Because the moment you choose patience over impulse, that's the moment you stop being just another trader and start becoming a master of yourself. The market rewards those who master themselves. The rest are just noise.